Hey guys, welcome back to episode 11 of Road to Free-to-Play, a series where I document my journey from a pay-to-win player transitioning over to free-to-play. Now I'm never going to be completely pure free-to-play 100%, simply because I have spent money on this game, like in the past, so I acknowledge that. But what I'm trying to do is from this point onwards, I'm going to not spend money on the gambling aspect. So even the monthly special deal packs are gonna be off limits for me. But what I would consider maybe spending money for is if they do decide to release more character packs where I'm guaranteed 100% a 5-star unit. And so if they have those up for a fair price, then I'll consider it. My apologies for not having a video up yesterday. Initially I was thinking of doing a daily update. And then I was doing some summons and I was like, oh man, should make a summoning video because summoning video gets views, and as a YouTuber, you want to get views, right? So, but then what happened was I kind of did a bit of this, did a bit of that, and neither of the two came to fruition. So that's pretty disorganized. So that's my bad. But yeah. You know what further convoluted the situation was that, like, I was on day 12 and I was like still recording day 11 stuff, but then I was doing like some day 12 content as well as some day 11 content, so it all got really confusing. Yeah, so I don't know, I gotta figure this shit out. Like right now it's pretty much nearly day 13 and I'm doing like day 12 stuff as well as day 11 stuff, so like, this is not good, man. This is not good. Alright, so anyways, what I've been doing since the last video and this one is just, I guess that new banner drop. So I did the new maps that came with it. And, you know, they gave out 10 orbs for the quiz stuff on Twitter. So the Japanese fan base and I think some English players got the translated questionnaires and like filled them out or answered them or something. And so thanks to those people, we now have the 10 orbs as a reward for getting enough questions right. And so with that and the new maps and the new quests that came with the maps, that's 30 orbs, and then the daily login plus the orbs I had saved up, which was a impressive 6 whole entire orbs. I managed to squeeze out 40 orbs and I used them on the banner. So yeah, so on screen you'll see my team, which is composed of exactly 1 sword user, 1 axe user, and a lance user, so that I can, you know, get the quest done on my way to finishing the maps. And then, you know, with the 40 orbs that I saved up, because man, I'm so good at saving up orbs. No, I'm not. I went into the banner. I got pretty lucky. Well, not my first circle, because my first circle was just 3 grays and 1 green. Like, wow, you know, you're gonna have 2 red focus units and I'm not gonna get a single red stone in my first circle. So I was not very happy, but things changed for the better very, very soon after, and I got the unit that I was looking for in a very small amount of orbs. But then I got real greedy and I dived back in and then I blew all my orbs, so that's not good. But yeah, I guess I still need a lot of practice on that restrained portion of just a player who chooses not to buy orbs from this point on. I feel like the restraint required might take a little bit of practice, and perhaps I might have to deal with, you know, one of the harder lessons, like the regret of having one of those awesome seasonal focus units that I really want on a banner, and it comes out and I don't have enough orbs saved up to get a copy of that unit. I think that'll be like a hard lesson for me, and I think I might have to experience that firsthand to just get it into my head. I guess a good example of this would probably be my first impression of the first legendary banner. So legendary hero banners in general. I was really hyped up for that first Legendary Heroes banner. I did miss out on Bridal Cordelia and I was regretting it for, well, she came out in June, right? So it's like 5 to 6 months sort of period of time that I was like, oh man, I should have got her. Like, oh man, I should have just whale for her. You know, I was still fine with buying orbs at the time. So yeah, when that first legendary banner came out, I was like, man, I'm just gonna go hard out, all in for the colorless, and I'm gonna pick out that Cordelia. Now I know that sniping colorless or sniping colors, you know, in Legendary Heroes banner is like a big no-no. Like it's just not good. But I think, you know, my end result for that banner was extremely good. Like I got super lucky at the end. But the problem with the Legendary Heroes banner was the way that the sequence of which the heroes were presented to me. Like, I think I went 300 orbs deep, and at that time I only had 4 Jennies to show for it. And then, you know, I think I went another 100 or 200 orbs in, and I did end up with 2 Bridal Cordelias. I had a plus speed minus defense 1, and I had a plus speed minus defense Celica, and I got plus speed minus defense Bravelyn, like, and a plus attack Jenny. Like, I got really good stuff, I'm not complaining there, but what I'm trying to get across is that the feeling of 300 orbs in, getting nothing but 4 Jennies at the time, not knowing what was to come, like, it's not set in stone, right? I don't know I was gonna get all that fantastic stuff at the end. But that feeling was just really not great. I think it was like possibly the lowest point for me throughout my entire, you know, playthrough of this game, like my entire experience with Fire Emblem Heroes. That was possibly the lowest point. But yeah, like it paid off at the end, but I'm not really gonna put myself through that again. I don't think I can handle it. But yeah, it really made me not like Legendary Heroes banner. So yeah, I took that as a pretty hard lesson, despite coming out on top at the end. So on to other things. One of the other reasons I was kind of late in posting this, I got around to watching some summoning videos from, you know, just Phoenix Master 1, for example. Man, I was like rooting for the guy. I was like, yo, man, let this guy get an Ares. In fact, I thought there was a point in time where he was gonna get Ares, and then he was gonna be like, oh man, come on Eldigan, like, dude, I got your son as hostage, like, come save him, come rescue him, man, like. But nah, Ares just didn't want to show up. He showed up for Guardian E like 3 times, but, you know, minus attack and minus speeds, like all aboard. All 3 of them were like that. So Ares is a hard to get kind of guy, I feel like, and it just so happens he looks so freaking cool, so that's not good. I guess I kind of want him as well, but maybe I should just sort of talk myself out of spending any more orbs into that banner, because I feel, you know, in June there is a 30-day summoning event thing, and you guys know what that means, right? Like 30 days summoning event, that's gonna be seasonals, man. And if it's gonna be brides, then oh man, I'm so looking forward to it. It's mostly the artwork that will persuade me to either spin my orbs or not spin my orbs. You know what'd be really nice is if they kind of dress Cordelia up like a groom, kind of like Saber from Fate Zero, if you guys have seen that. Saber was in a tuxedo and she was rocking a motorcycle, and that was so badass. Like, I don't know, it would just be really cool, you know? But yeah, since we don't know what they're gonna be, I'm just gonna have to think that they might be really good. At least one of the units could be really good, and I should probably save up orbs just in case. So yeah, this is MightyLeafy, and it is day 11, 12. Doing okay for the no purchasing orb sort of thing. You know, if they eventually come out with a package, like maybe a monthly pack, and you can get like a CYL character, then that might be pretty good. But yeah, not gonna buy it for the orbs and the sacred coins though. You can get them eventually. Staying strong, but yeah, I haven't really been too baited. I guess my supreme luck with the summoning on the spanner kind of really helped me out. I really wanted lean, and I got her. Plus speed minus defense, which I feel like is fairly good for her. The spider sword being a safeguard sword, which gives you plus 7 defense when you get attacked by guys. Yeah, she's like in a bikini, but when she gets attacked by guys, she has her guard up, which makes total sense. No, it doesn't. She must have taken a lesson from Winter Soldier, the normal girl, quote unquote. But yeah, it's pretty good. I put her on the Fire Sweep sword build, just because my Olivia is already on the Wu Dao build, so I felt like change it up a little bit. And yeah, a lot of people are speculating that she's gonna be a demotion this month. I mean, not this month, like after the spanner, which is in another 9 days or something. But I don't know, like I feel like she's so well drawn that she's gonna be real good bait for otakus and weebs like myself. So I feel like that's possibly good money on IS's part. So I feel like even though she's not really that strong, because her artwork is so nice and very baity, she stands a good chance of not getting demoted, which means like I don't think the other two are gonna get demoted either. IS could very well decide to not demote any of them, and I guess they would have a pretty good sort of go-to argument for that, which is, hey, they've readjusted the summoning pools. Like there's a whole bunch of demotes there, even though like a lot of them are like less than spectacular units, but nonetheless they have a good argument on their side. Although I have to say I was a little bit surprised that Shigure is now available as a 4-star blue unit, so that's kind of good. Like now I can possibly get a Wu Dao Lance in the future without having to pull him as a 5-star. I can just get him as a 4-star, and hopefully his Ivy's real bad, and then I'll be like, damn, that's a Wu Dao Lance for my minus attack Tana. Yes, minus attack Tana, but I guess it's okay. But yeah, I don't know guys, what do you think? Okay guys, so I think I'm gonna wrap up the video right there. I'm sort of running out of stuff to talk about. I'm kind of drifting off, I feel like. Maybe it's the alcohol kicking in? I feel like I'm always drinking when I'm recording this series. I wonder if that's like sort of the fallback habit that I fall back onto, like after not splurging on orbs. I hope not, because then I'll have an alcohol problem as opposed to a gambling problem, which is trading one for another, which is just not great, you know? So no, it's not a drinking problem, not yet. But yeah, good luck guys. If you are trying to summon on the spanner, I hope you get Ares. I hope you get him as a plus attack. If you're looking to get lean, I hope you get her as well. I think plus speed is probably her best boon. And yeah, you know, the spider sword, her defense is actually kind of crap, so I think minus HP or minus defense are probably kind of good. You don't want minus attack or resistance because those are super banes on her. And you definitely don't want minus speed, so is that. If you decide to go for Ishtar, best of luck to you. Hope you get a plus attack or a plus speed one of her. But yeah, let me know what you guys get in the comment section down below. You know, I nearly said summoning session down below, but no. And if you want to join us for some fun casual chat, Discord link is down below in the video description section of the thing. But with that being said guys, have a great night, and I will catch you guys on the next episode, which may or may not be tomorrow actually, because I feel like now that I've desynced the days a little bit, I should probably try to sync it back up. And also a daily sort of progress report on me doing nothing is probably not going to be very entertaining. I mean, yeah, well, I guess you guys will find out when I find out. But yeah guys, catch you on the next episode of not Dragon Ball Z. Or alternatively, catch you in my Discord server. Wink wink. Wink wink wink. Wink wink.